see them with the same level of touch he has on his shot. The way Boozer can get downhill and stretch the floor can be a nightmare for defenses.
Here's Pagavac. Fires from deep. The rebound by Steven Adams.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Durant. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And the defense has to be aware of KD at all times, especially when he's hovering around that mid-range.
Here's Pagavac. Shot clock at 6. It's Boozer missing.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Thompson outside. Over in the corner, Shepard. Back to Thompson. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Doncic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Here's the Bronx. And here is Şengün. Adams' shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Shooting while in rhythm, you like to see that aggressive approach.
Thompson outside. Back to Durant. The fader. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Cassell. Another shot. Rockets with the rebound. It's Durant on the wing. Now, Shepard. He's covered by Cassell. Lets it fly from 18. And it's Shepard missing.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
The drive by Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Throwing it down. Doncic showing off his hops.
The wide open look for Durant. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Shoots. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And the edge Kuzma plays with is terrific. A tough, versatile player who plays with a real hunger to keep getting better.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from that.
Iverson left side. Outside, Maxey. With 1 on the clock. And that does it for the first quarter. The Celtics lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Houston trails by 4. Pass to Eason. Back to Van Vliet. Here's Okogie. Out to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Van Vliet. No good on the 3. Here's Pogba. Still without a basket. Here's Sinak. Shoots over Capella. Sinak, no good. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. 3-pointer. Sinak grabs the rebound. Celtics leading by 4.
And whenever you watch Chris Sinak play, you immediately think this guy is the ideal stretch big. He's got great length at just about 7 feet, and he's already a very good shooter. I really like how he rebounds and competes on the glass. Call the big man Sinak going up strong.
Smith outside. The Rockets again can't hit. 1-on-1 here. Here's Pogba. Not going to go that time.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now, here is Smith. Nothing on the board. And he makes good on the layup.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Here's Iverson. Second chance shot. And Boozer lays it in. Boozer's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. He's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. .1:15 left to play here in the second quarter. Poole looking it over.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Here's Boozer. Tries again. They get a hand on it.
Only one player gets credit for the steal, but really both defenders made it happen on that one.
Green, no luck. Celtics leading by 4. The kick out to Boozer. Pass to Sinak. Eason grabs the board. Now, Finney Smith. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Celtics on offense. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. They get the rebound. The kick out to Boozer. Fade away. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics out in front, leading by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Houston trails by 4. Thompson outside. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the 3rd quarter for the Bronx. Right side Durant. In the corner, Şengün with it. Durant gets it done inside.
And we're so used to seeing KD light it up from outside. Found great positioning and then delivers.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Thompson outside. Now Shepard. Still yet to score. Up and in on the layup. And the Rockets lead by 1.
From what I've seen, Shepard would rather shoot from distance, but he trusted himself inside that time.
Well, look, you can't just give him the lane like that. Come on.
Now, here's Thompson. For 3. Boozer with the rebound. Celtics passing it around. And Boozer throws it down.
That's just imposing your will. Cameron Boozer.
It's Durant on the wing. Shoots it. Again, the Rockets score.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Teams changing it up here. And the Celtics with possession here. It's a 1-point game. Iverson right side. Great D that time from Van Vliet. Smith on the wing. Down low. Pass to Okogie. Five on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot. Smith up again. .103 left here in the 3rd quarter. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Here's Iverson. And another miss by the Bronx. Smith feeling it out a bit. Pass to Okogie. Van Vliet outside. Lets it go from deep. Sinak grabs the rebound. 2 seconds separate the shot clock and game time. Here's Bogavant. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Rockets. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Celtics lead by 1. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. It's the Bruins, the ball. They lead by 1. Here's Cassell. Pass to Cephalosha. Here's Sinak. Capella covering. Sinak, no good. Here's Houston now.
Sinak. First personal foul. First team foul.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Welcome in, everyone, for some 2K basketball. Sure to be an entertaining contest. Some collegiate talent included in the lineup. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And Oklahoma City starts out with the ball. To the paint. Jordy, no luck. Back to Durant. There's the triple. Hits the three-point bomb.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
Now here is Conley. And finished off by Conley.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring up.
No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Well, Conley is an excellent decision maker and floor general for this team.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Now here's Lewis. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, showing off some athleticism. Man, does Lewis have some bounce in his step?
KD on the wing. Fader on the way. And the shot falls short this time. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
So it's the Rockets now. Fires from 18. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
One thing Shepherd brings is efficiency. As a jump shooter, pretty rare for someone his age.
Conley for 3. His second shot goes in, off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Yeah, showing the touch from range. You know they want to hit those to spread out the defense and open up lanes to the basket.
Durant's shot is good.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
That's a nice kick. Great feel for where to move with it.
Greg, we know something every scout liked about B.J. Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many thought he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
Out to Thompson. Going inside.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
46 seconds left in the first quarter. Doherty, the screen. Edgecombe with it. Defended by Adams.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here is Durant. 6 points for him. Pass to Thompson. Shepherd with the ball. Out to the right wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Shepherd's got 5 now.
Strong mechanics and a high release. Shepherd just needs to catch it when he's on.
Randall down low. And stolen by Şengün. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for Oklahoma City. Klay Thompson. Damian Lillard.
Durant way outside. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Oklahoma City out in front. They're up by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And so it's Houston with it. They trail by 1. Pass to Smith. Here's Newton. Covered by Smith. Clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look. And just like his NBA All-Star dad, Carlos, Cameron Boozer is an incredible rebounder. But he also brings a little more playmaking, a real do-it-all type talent. This guy's got a really bright future.
Well, you love to see that kind of fight, just muscling it home.
Here's Eason. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Lillard surveying the D. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Lillard's got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder.
Not many players with Lillard's size are as fearless as he is taking it inside. He plays with so much confidence.
Smith right side. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Pass to Lillard from outside the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Lillard's got 5.
A downright lethal 3-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Enzo Conley will bring the ball up for Oklahoma City. Here's Thompson. Again, Oklahoma City.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Pass to Newton. Now Eason. Green in the high post. And it's sent back by Bosch. And they'll get another chance. Houston moving it around. Van Vliet. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Here's Bosch. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Sticking with it, Bosch, the lefty with the and-1.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Houston trails by 12. Van Vliet outside. And it's Conley penetrating. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Van Vliet outside. The tray. Another miss by Houston. The Thunder leading by 12. Count it, good. Bosch has got 9 points.
Well, a big key to jump shooting, staying consistent with your mechanics.
The Rockets with another miss. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in a second. Houston trails by 16 to the right side. Randall with the block.
Well, when Randall is engaged defensively, he can make an impact.
And you want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
Now Shepherd, 5 points in the game. KD on the wing. There's the triple from Durant.
Oh, KD could sit out there all day and nail threes if the defense lets him.
And here is Conley. He's got 5. Here's Randall. Over Şengün. No dice from the high post. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Houston shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
You really like the intensity and focus Shepherd brings to both ends of the floor.
Houston trails by 14. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And finished off by Shepherd.
What a move right there. He isn't bashful trying things out with his handle.
Now here's Conley. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, not just a jump shooter. Conley is also adept at finding real estate close to the rim.
Back to KD. They get a hand on it. Edgecombe with it. Picked up by Shepherd. And Randall throws it down.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Anytime KD gets that look, it's a great possession for this team.
And there's a minute 45 left in the third. To the inside. And Randall throws it down.
And how about making a play for his teammate there? Edgecombe showing his all-around game.
KD draws the double. With the fadeaway. Doherty with the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 16. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Randall. And it's blocked by Şengün.
And Şengün got himself in great position, used that length to deny him at the rim.
Shepherd with the ball. He's got 8. And it's blocked.
I mean, what more can you do when it comes to interior defense? That's perfect.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
There's 39 seconds left here in the third quarter. It's Durant on the wing. 11 points in the game. Pass to Şengün. 6 to shoot. Here's Shepherd. And the 3 off target. Bosch will bring it up for Oklahoma City. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Over to the wing. Rodman sets a screen. Here's Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Thunder lead by 21. Here's Lillard. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Three-pointer. Drops in the tray. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And also, guys, they've pushed the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Well, any range is within range for a shooter of Lillard's talents.
Now, Shepard. A good-looking shot from the wing.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Oklahoma City leading by 23. And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Well, when game gets going, good luck slowing him down. Tonight has been vintage Lillard.
And stolen by Lillard. It's stolen by Smith. Pass to Okogie. Back to Van Vliet. The three ball. Thunder with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak. Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
The Thunder with another miss. Pass to Capella. Back to Van Vliet. For three. And another three for Houston.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back-and-forth moments.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Eason.
Coming onto the floor for Oklahoma City.
59 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Lillard, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Thunder lead by 21.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Pass to Eason. Offline with his three. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Okogie. And stolen by Thompson. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Rodman.
A true shooter, Thompson can adjust his touch perfectly for that mid-range.
Okogie for three. Here's Lillard. No good. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. So long.